Snow, snow, snow. Did you love seeing that picture of Loveland? It's top of mind for everybody this noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sam Shocker. So it started coming down in the mountains last night and was falling again this morning. We were on Vail Pass as it was falling and it was starting to pile up. Snow was covering the roads a bit, but not making them impassable. And check out Winter Park. We captured this shot of the snow stake about 10 to 30. You can see more than 4 inches fell just this morning. And south of I-70 at Copper Mountain, less snow, but the resort is welcoming it. At around 11 o'clock, there were a couple of inches, but a little drift of snow made it look like 4 inches. And then in Denver, there have been some pesky wind gusts and clouds are dominating the skies, but we're still waiting on our first flakes. So joining me now is Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact team. Keely, do we still have some snow chances this week?
Yes, we do. We have been tracking this storm. It is a Pacific storm. It's full of moisture. We've been also tracking some cold Arctic air dropping down. I thought last week, we were thinking maybe Wednesday it was looking like it would track in. Now it's looking like it's going to move in Thursday into Friday. So Friday morning, as those temperatures drop, we do have the chance to see some snowflakes, possibly a wintry mix, and if it gets cold enough, some accumulating snow here in the metro area. So again, we're going to talk more about that storm, not just today, but for the rest of the week. Current temperatures, we are in the mid 50s to low 60s around the Denver metro area. You can see those temperatures. Really, this is where we're going to top out around today. We're not going to get much warmer than about 61 degrees here at 9 News. DIA might get up about 60 degrees, but again, we are those clouds are going to stick around, so we're kind of at our high temperature right now. We're at 30s up in the high country. Live radar again continuing to track that snow up in the mountains, and that could impact travel throughout the day. Not expecting too much more in terms of accumulation, but again, that first snow, we are looking at the potential Friday morning, that rain transitioning to snow Friday morning if temperatures get cold enough. We'll talk more about that, kind of break down the timeline of it, coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you. 2 homes are damaged right now after a fire started at one home in Federal Heights and spread to another. Flames sparked just before 7 a.m. at a home near Rampart Street and West 90th Avenue. North Metro fire crews say when they got there, they saw fire coming from the roof of one house, but then it spread to a second one. No one was hurt. Investigators do not know how the fire was started. Westbound Interstate 76 had to be closed in Jefferson County after a semi-truck jackknifed this morning. It then caused 2 other vehicles to crash and spilled fuel. The lanes were closed between Sheridan and Interstate 70, and right now, westbound lanes seem to be slowly getting through. Only minor injuries were reported. The fired Inglewood police officer accused of using an illegal chokehold had his charges read to him during his first court appearance this morning. Officer Ryan Vecina lost his job and faces charges of assault and official misconduct after an incident on October 8th. Vecina stopped a 20-year-old man for rolling through a stop sign, but dash and body camera footage show the chokehold that came soon after. He's accused of not only violating state law, but also department policy. Inglewood's chief said the man did nothing to warrant the officer's response. Vecina will be back in court in January. A man is in custody after he was hurt during a chase that ended with a deputy opening fire. The deputy tried to pull over a car in Berthoud around 2:30 yesterday morning, but the driver sped off. The sheriff's office says the deputy forced the car to stop on Highway 60 just east of I-25. That's when the driver sped toward the deputy and the deputy fired shots into the car. The man was hurt and taken to the hospital, but he was treated and soon released into sheriff's custody. Police in Salida are searching for 3 men suspected of an assault and home invasion earlier this month. Police say they have ties to a Venezuelan gang. The Salida and Buena Vista Police Department say on November 2nd, several armed men assaulted a victim at a home party in Buena Vista. Police say the men then chased the victim to a home in Salida and forced their way in, but did not find the victim. However, police say they instead attacked a different person who was inside. Police say the first victim had no ties to the home. A 5-month-old puppy is now back with its owners nearly 3 weeks after it was taken from the family's home in northern Colorado. The micro-exotic bully puppy named Bluey was taken from the Garden City home October 22nd. Greeley police say investigators reviewed surveillance footage and by the second week identified a suspect in the suspect's vehicle. During the 3rd week, a Garden City police officer found the suspect's home and Bluey, who was returned to the family safe and sound.